Hey everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a DT project for Papercraft Secrets, and I'm using the new printable called Easter Blessings. And because in Australia we have Easter at autumn time, there's sort of like autumn kind of tones. I love this first page. It's the cute little puppies and the cat and the bunny and the children that look really lovely. I actually have cut this up before because I was trying to do another project and it didn't quite work out, so we're going to do this one instead. So I've got these papers here. So there's that one, this one. I've cut them down. I'll show you what I've done in a minute. There's that one. There's some beautiful images. These are not full sizes obviously because I've cut them. I've cut them down to 9 inches that way, long ways. And there's, I haven't cut these ones up, there's the long strips for making things with. And also for this kit, there's also got this really awesome butterfly sort of shape, flower maybe, neutral tone papers that will go perfectly for the project that I'm doing today. I'm going to be making a memory journal for Easter or for spring or for a spring holiday, so this is perfect for that. And it's got all, of course, they've got all these lovely elements here. They're just beautiful. You can use, it's a big window, just various images you can use in your project, whether it be cards or scrapbooking or whatever. There's just lots of choices here. And also in my little container over here I've got flowers, lots of different colour leaves, clusters, leaf shapes, butterflies, hexagons, all with different, there's like little hexagons all with different images on them. And then you've got the neutral ones with just wooden look on them, and the bigger hexagons, oops, right round way, be good, K. Lots of different kinds there. Isn't that lovely, that one there? It's beautiful. And then you've got some tags, different kind of tags, some with things on them, some without. Oh, isn't she lovely? Oh, adorable. Some really lovely things. That's lovely. There's so many lovely things on here to use to make your cards or your project with. So that's that one. And then you've got the circle elements. Good face. There's crosses. I haven't there's pages with crosses on them as well, with elements, personal taste. If you want to put crosses in your project, that'd be great. And then they've got these, do you know, I remember the name for that kind of shape the other day, and I think I can remember it again today. So there's these circles as well, bigger ones. Then we've got some squares with different windows on them. And children, and lots of words as well. So we've got those kind of words and those kinds of words. So lots of things. I think it was 50 odd pages in this kit. So what I want to do is use this pack of envelopes that I got from Mop Shop, but you can buy them new from Big W for $5 a packet, which isn't a lot. This is going to be my base. If you want to use cardstock, you can. I'm more comfortable using the envelope, so I basically cut all of these to size so they will fit. So that's 8.5 down, sorry, because the envelope is 9 inches vertically, so I've done the paper 8.5 vertically. So let me just turn that over because I don't like that side. So that's what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to use I've used 100 GSM for most of my papers, but for my cover I did use 120 GSM, and I'm going to use that on the front, and then I'm just going to use some of the neutral papers for other pages to put in between, as well as all the other things I've got. There's my neutral paper. So I'm just going to do some cutting for down to 9 inches vertically, and we'll come back. I'm just going to do this one with you for starters. So I'm just going to, got a bit mangled in the print by lots of things. This is where I'm cutting it off, isn't it really? Keeping an eye on the time because I've got an appointment at 11:30 with a physio. For those people who don't know, I've had 2 knee operations, one last year and a shoulder operation as well, and so I still need to go see the physio because I still get my arm still a little bit sore because of using it, because I had a calcification removed and a tear fixed in my shoulder, and my knee had total knee replacement 7 weeks after, so, and that's still quite tight. So I'm going to be putting that on the front there, but if I do that I'm going to cut him off, so I need to cut her off a little bit more perhaps without cutting the bunny off too much. Let's have a look, how much bunny can I cut off? Just a smidgen. I'm just going to use my scissors for this one. See as I've drawn along them. I used to get trimmers with a rotary blade, and I am so glad that I bought this one with like a little mini guillotine, and because it cuts 12 by 12 I really like it lots, because I did look at the Tim Holtz one, but the Tim Holtz one does not do 12 by 12 papers, and if you are a card maker like myself as well, you need to have that, I think. So I'm going to be cutting off this puppy and this kitten, but I might just cut them out and stick them back on again, if you know what I mean. Let's do it the other way around. I don't like to have a little short head on this main bit here for some unknown reason. Just gonna make sure I've got it all lined up with my markers. It's nice and straight. Couture Creations is an Australian company as well, and I think I got that from, I'm not sure, can't remember. Just got whatever the best price was. I'm going to leave that there so I can cut them out. So I'm going to put that on the front there, and on the back I might just use some of the plain paper, or I could just use that same image again on the back. Oh, but when you see a real book in real life, usually the cover is decorated. The back is quite often plain. So alright, so that's what I'm going to be doing, and then we're going to be using the envelope to help with creating the rest of the thing. And the envelope's got a gap here, so that'd be great for making pockets for my little book. Just can see it right secondhand because I've got a tear in it already. Anyway, so I was just going to do that now, stick this on and cut all my others up to 9 inches vertically. And how much do I need to cut horizontally? It's about just not quite 6 and then 2/8. So I have to try and remember that. I just dropped something on the floor. Anyway, so I'm going to do that in a minute, and while I'm going to turn you off because I don't know how to fast forward you in the middle, so I apologise for that, and we'll get back to you shortly. Okay, I'm back, and I'm sorry I was misleading you before. I've cut this to 8.5, not 9. The envelope is 9 down vertically, but I've cut the paper to 8.5. So, and I've cut it to 6 and 2/8, just a bit more than 6. So you can eyeball it just both. If by the time you fold one of these envelopes in half, like I said, you can get them from Big W for $5. They're not that expensive. And I've just used an envelope for each part of my little memory book, a spring Easter memory book, and I haven't attached anything yet. I've just stuck down, so I've got a plain, this is going to be annoying me, I'll put it over here, the plain paper that side and the decorated paper that side, so that the person who has it, one that can put photographs on that side, right on the side, little photographs there maybe, or in here. There's lots of ways you can work around the paper that's got the patterns on it, and you can do some writing. And I've just push this envelope bit here inside so that it creates a pocket. So I've just got a pocket there, and that's when I've got another pocket there. Perhaps it should be too late now. And that's the middle. And I've run out of nice paper, so I've just used the strip paper, which looks just as nice. Might put something there. You can actually put some of these strips back maybe. Or perhaps I might look a bit busy. I'll put something there. I'll think about it. And oh, I've got something. I've got one here. I have to find something. Maybe the other one that's like that. You know what I should have used? Was this. Too late. So I've got to put another one there, and that's that there, and that there, and the back is just plain. So I'm going to show you how to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So I've got my crochet cotton here. I went to a bookbinding class, and she said it's cheaper to buy the crochet cotton than it is for anything else, so that's what I bought. And now she suggested getting some beeswax. It's up to you, you don't have to, just to strengthen the twine, string, whatever you want to call it, so it doesn't break as easily. But I don't know if I've got enough. You're supposed to have at least 3. Let's see how we go. I can always add a knot. So I'm just going to go down the middle. Because this envelope's really easy and soft to use, I know I'm not going to have enough here, so I'm going to have to start again. Put that out there. So 1, 2, 3. Watching the time. Oh, I just dropped my needle. I'm going to have to turn you off because I'm going to have to find my needle. I don't think I've got another one in there. And I'll have to come back afterwards. I've got a physio appointment. So I'll come back to show you how to do a three-hole pamphlet stitch afterwards. Okay? Bye-bye. See you soon. I'm back after a very extended break for myself, but not for you. So I just had a few appointments, that's all. So with my thread, I've used this crochet cotton, like I showed you, and because it's very soft, I can just use the needle. I don't need an awl for this one, because it's only a little, I've just made a knot in this. Darn. Oh, it's going to come in. See, anyway, to make it stronger, I'm just using this wax, just pulling it through the wax like that. Like I said, you can buy that from my Spotlight, a pack of 3. And when I come back from my little break, I decided to add another page in here with these another envelope in, I should say, to create a new page. just do that. Just make it just to break up the other things. So that's what I've done. Had a bit more interest in the journal. So I'm basically eyeballing this. I should really use a clip to clip it, really, so it doesn't shift when I'm sewing. Hopefully that'll be enough. Sometimes I tend to use 4. Right, so I've got my thread. I've got a knot in it, unfortunately, and eyeballing the middle straight through with my needle. I don't need an awl because it's nice and soft, because I've used envelopes. If you use something a bit fatter, you might want to use an awl. What's an awl, you may say? An awl is one of these. It's got a pointy tip on them. I've got this one from Amazon, I think. That one. And this one from a book binding workshop I went to. And this one I've got no idea. I can't remember where that one came from at all. Might have been in a Happy Mail. So I've got 4. I don't really need 4, but I've got 4. So anyway, when you've done the bit in the middle, it's always best to leave a bit of a tail. And then you come in at the top, about an inch and a half. Again, I'm just eyeballing in it. Pull it through. Make sure it's nice and tight. Yep. And then you go back through the middle again. But make sure that when you go back through the middle, you don't catch the other thread, because if you catch the other thread, it'll make it harder for it'll split. See, I've gone through the thread. Have I gone through the thread? Oh no, but I have picked it up and lose the tail here. Just going to grab the tail just to pull it, and then same down the other end. Just going to make sure it's pulled this side as well. Okay, just going to eyeball the other side as well, about that much. About that much. Not very technical. You can measure it so it's even. I think about there. I'm just being lazy here. Back there like that. And then you go under this thread here a couple of times. Then you, I'm sure I'm not doing this right, but anyway, do a knot, tie the knot, you just tie it off in the middle, and you just leave the ends, oops, free. So there is your book, and then you can decorate it however you like. I'm going to put some lace on there and some pockets in, and there's pockets already because of the envelope, so I just need to make some things to put it out, because I've created, remember, I've created a pocket for using the envelope, so that's a pocket there, that's a pocket there, that's a pocket there, and I need to slit that open to make another pocket. So there's pockets on this side as well. So what you can do for that is either cut it very finely, or you can use your knife to slit it. There's a bit of a gap there, so I could use my knife. Seeing double. If I can get my knife in there, probably not. It's just cutting the edge of the paper here. I'm going to have to cut that off, just the edging. So to create another pocket that side. Let's see if it worked by my cutting it that thinly. But a little bit of a mess here, so I'm just going to use my scissors again. Okay, just need to tidy that up a bit. So I'm going to do that with all the other envelopes now, and I'll let you go, and in the next video I'll put some pockets and things in there. I've just realised because of this, that's why it was cheaper, because of this mark and this hole in there. I've got to put something on top of the hole. Sorry, excuse me. So there's my little book, and like I said, because I have made a bit of a mess of this, I'm just going to put some lace around there to make it look pretty. So I'll show you what I've got up to in the next video. I'll show you how to make pockets and things like that. I have showed you before, but I'll show you again. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.